Привіт! Вітаю вас на каналі Сергій Лайф і також на моєму 16-му занятті English Learning Marathon. Я продовжую вивчати мову самостійно по програмі ELM, яку я створив, для того, щоб системно займатися мовою, не відволікаючись на хаотично там різні додатки, а займатися по певній програмі, по системі, яка дає класні результати, причому вона дає їх як в цифрах, так і на рівні відчуттів. Що ви завжди розумієте, на якому рівні, на якому етапі ви знаходитесь, бачите, які навички у вас слабкі і треба прокачати, які у вас сильні, і просто ними продовжувати займатися, але менше, скажімо, приділяти на це увагу. Так, і, значить, сьогодні в мене, це в мене третій спринт, третя історія, третій тиждень другого марафону. І в мене вчора я зробив перший день, сьогодні в мене буде виразне читання з ELSA Speak, буде розбір по граматиці, трошки зроблю, і повторення, тобто в мене граматика і переказ і читання буде з ELSA Speak. От. Я почну з граматики для того, щоб потім час, який залишиться, витратити на ELSA Speak. Поїхали. Значить, в мене основна граматика цього марафону – це Conditional terms. І в основному я от зараз цим займаюсь. І саму граматику я вирішив, для мене зараз продуктивніше пішло через Lingolia, я вже неодноразово про це записував в попередніх відео, можете подивитись. Тобто з штучним інтелектом розбір граматичних тем практики я теж проходжу, але от безпосередньо саме практика граматичних конструкцій і з багатьма вправами мені подобається цей сайт, тому що тут зразу є як пояснення самої граматики, так і досить велика кількість прикладів, які зразу допомагають зафіксувати, скажімо, знання, прогрес і піти далі. Тобто тут воно трошки продуктивніше йде, тому я займаюся цим. Я заплатив, по-моєму, близько $14 за 3-місячну підписку, що, в принципі, взагалі, нормальна, адекватна ціна. Так. Значить, Conditional. Zero Conditional я вже почав проходити. First Conditional, я трошки почав. Я по ньому зараз пройду, і потім пройду вже до Second, Third. Граматику я по ньому читав, коли не було світла. Так, і я перейду до практики. Choose the correct verb conjunctions. Complete the first conditional clauses. Please. You will be in trouble if you don't tell the truth. If you break a mirror, you will have seen years of bad luck. I will make pizza if we haven't any more pasta. They won't go out if it rains. If he is late one more time, his boss will fire him. If it doesn't stop snowing soon, school will be cancelled tomorrow. Katie will be disappeared if you don't come to your party tonight. If you order before midnight tonight, you will get a discount. Be quiet. The kids wake up. You will make a noise. If Ella... Ой, не так. Will wake up if you make a noise. If Ella has time on Sunday, she will go to her favorite yoga class. You'll make pizza. I'll make pizza if I don't have any more pasta. Okay. Complete the first conditional sentence. Don't worry, I will drive to work if I miss the rain. If William is late again, his mom will be furious. Let's see. Furious. Я зараз додаю, вирішив підтягувати словничок, тому я скрізь, де бачу якісь невідомі слова, чи то по історії, чи то так по матеріалам, яким займаюся, я ті слова також додаю, щоб прокачувати додатково словничок. Тому зараз я уклон в цьому році зроблю на словничок теж. Відповідно, сам проходження словника я записувати не буду, це я роблю окремо зранку, наприклад, або перед сном, або коли виключають світло. Коротше, коли є вільний час. I'm living now. I will call you if I don't... can't find the way. Quick, you will lose the race again if you don't hurry up. If the traffic просто stay, if the traffic stay. Stays. We not make we will we if they plant their seeds, рослина seeds, there if you tell me your secret, I propose можно так, share it. Як will скорочено? If Christina isn't come, the party be so boring. If she helps me now, I'll you a big favor next time. Так, if she helps me now, I will owe you a big favor next time. Так, we drunk, we get drunk if we don't stop drinking. Хорошее начало. Так, окей. Questions, давай ще questions. Ну, як бачите, тут прикольно, що дуже багато, типа, ну, читаєте граматику, і потім дуже багато практики на закріплення, тому що ну, часто я якраз плутанина виникає, і треба його закріпити. If I pay for dinner tonight, you will get our drinks. You you will get. Це питання. Does. Ой, do you get? Що таке? If I pay for dinner tonight, do you will get our drinks? А в чому прикол? Will I find another one? Will you get our drinks? They will they cancel the speaking exam if we are late? If Timmy helps with the homework more often, will they his pocket money? Easy if сейчас. the house were apartment. If Rachel will easy come will easy come to the house wearing party tonight. If Rachel is there too. If you drive home work home from work later. If you drive home from work later, will you give me a lift? If she they refund your the money. Will you are happy be happy if Liverpool wins the league? Where do we go? Will we go? If our favorite restaurant closes forever, what will we do? If the cat come back, if our ticket has the winning numbers, how will we manage the money? Great job. Okay. Second conditional. Дальше. Second conditional if clauses in English grammar. What is the second conditional? Second conditional also types 2 if clause. Там я s додавав, я хочу з одним. Clause. Or the unreal conditional. Unreal takes about an unlikely or imaginary conditional and its result. It imagines that the present is different to how it really is. Okay. If I had £1 million, I will buy a beautiful house on the coast.
I have the summer off, and I want to visit as many countries as possible. Where would you go if you had 6 weeks off?
If I were you, I'd go to Europe. If you went there, you could see multiple countries in a day.
But if I did that, the planning would be a nightmare. I wouldn't relax if I had to buy tickets every day.
It'd be easy if you bought an interrailing ticket. If you had one, you'd be able to travel all over with no stress.
That sounds perfect. I'll look into it.
Коротше, where would you go if I had a 6 weeks off? If I were you, I would go to Europe. If you went there, you could see multiple countries in a day. But if I did that, the plan would be a nightmare. I wouldn't relax if I had to buy tickets every day. It would be easy if you bought an interrailing ticket. If you had one, you would be able to travel all over with no stress. That sounds perfect. I will look into it. Look into it. Look into it. When to use second conditional if clauses. A typical situation where we use second conditional if clauses include giving advice. If I were you, I would go to Europe, asking hypothetical questions. Where would you go if you had 6 weeks off? Hypothetical questions. Imagine life as different. Imagine life as different. If I lived abroad, I would miss my family a lot. Would miss. Mhm. Ah. If I lived abroad, 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 I would miss my family a lot. Making excuses. I'm so sorry if I didn't have to work. I would come to your party. I would come to your party. How to form the second conditional. Second conditional if clause contains a past tense, done, did, simple, while the main clause contains would plus infinitive. If you had an present past tense, the plan would be easy. Так, а який conditional щось? Де ця табличка в мене була? Класно. Отут. Second conditional past simple. Would, might, could, bare infinitive. Що в нас head стоїть? Де моя супер табличка? Це perfect, да, я не перепутав. Ладно. Далі. If clause contains past tense, while the main clause contains would, past infinitive. One or both clauses can be negative. The main clause can be question. I wouldn't relax if I had to buy new tickets every day. One or both clauses can be negative. One or both. Okay. If I hadn't have a free summer, if I didn't have a free summer, тут мені непонятно, що тут had. Це ж... Тобто одна із past tense, не обов'язково simple, да? Had. Had плюс третя форма. An interrailing ticket. Це я понял. Так, ні. Теж ні. Third conditional. Second. Ладно, сейчас дочитаем, поспілкуємось. If you had an interrailing ticket, the planning would be easy. Так. I wouldn't relax if I had to buy new tickets every day. If I didn't have free summer, I would be able to travel. I wouldn't be able to travel. If you had 6 weeks off, where would you go? You can use the modal verbs could and might instead of would. Could introduce the idea of ability, while might express a possibility. We do not use should in the second conditional. Without should. Okay. Ага, ну це ж нереально. If you went to Europe, you could see simple countries in one day. Traveling might be easier if you had a bigger budget. Commas in the second conditional, like in the like with other conditional types, we can reverse the order of clauses with no change in meaning. If I won the lottery, I would retire early. I would retire early if I won the lottery. Понятно. Це те саме правило. І if I were you, if I was you. Where we use the verb in second conditional, if past, we can use were instead of was with the I, he, she and it forms. Коротше, завжди використовуємо were. Тому що це ми виявляємо. There is no change in meaning. Also, where is something insider, more formal than was. It was, if it were possible, I would stay in 5-star hotels for the whole trip. If it was possible. If it weren't so busy, так. Правильно я поняв, коли ми використовуємо дієслово be в других умовних реченнях, if ми можемо використовувати were замість was з формами дієслова. Так, замість значення не змінюється, хоча were іноді вважається більш формальним, ніж was. If I were you, I would go to Europe. Угу. Коли якісь ці. Так, давай. Значить, complete the second conditional sentence. If I О. If I didn't have. А як? Зараз я все забув. Мгм. А, всё. If I had more funds. Had more funds. І що таке? If I had more funds. Bigger Venus. Як? He would play. Ще раз, які там, значить. Would, might, could. The flowers grow fast. Ну, past. А я що, ну. А, в першій past. Я поняв. The flowers. The flowers will grow if you them more. Понятно. Jack could move out. А чого? Jack would move out. Він вийде, коротше, да? If he goes, if he went to uni. We a pool table if our house we- так, if our house was bigger, we get. А чого? Понятно. My life be easier if I had a car. Complete the second conditional sentence. If the students played more if the students play. А чого неправильно? Не play, а play. The teachers не понял. Тут past. Play. Там може отак от воно. Коротше, played. The teacher so frustrated. The teacher if I have a serious job, I my hair pink. I died from burning. Mm. My hair pink. You save you save so much money if you didn't eat out all the time. Так, а що тут неправильно тоді? If the students paid more attention, pay. Непонятно. I didn't. Ой, ні. Be so stressed if you helped me sometimes. If you ask them nicely, they not be able, they if you had more free time, how is, if you find if you find you you keep the money. Would she help you if you would she help? Ой. Ці помилки. If you told her about a problem, they would they work well together if he good the job. He noticed we would he notice if we leave left як там пишеться? Ні, left. Leave left. Такс. Ось з цим непонятно. Your answer was played. Paid. Понятно. Paid. Пішняк. The teacher wouldn't be. Понятно. Коротше, граматичні помилки. Окей. Ого, вже година пройшла. Це жесть якась. Так, погнали. Погнали. ELSA Speak. У мене час там вийшов. Я сьогодні, звісно, виб'юсь з часом. Але нічого. Якщо ви хочете користуватись ELSA Speak безкоштовно, як я це роблю, я це показую, як це можна зробити на одному аккаунті в одному із платних підписок. Долучайтесь. Go next. Hello. Тут обов'язково перший цей тест проходити, просто його скіпаєте, там пару секунд записуєте і все. Значить, так, в мене моя попередня історія. Five famous fairy tales, Glass Box. Так, і ми його сьогодні почитаємо. Ручки. The Glass Box. Once there was a poor man. His name was Hans. He had no money, no house, and no food, but he has He was happy. I'll find something, he said. I'll walk down this road to the next town. After a short time, a very old woman called him from across the road. What do you want? Asked Hans. What do you want? Said the old woman. What do I want? I want money. You can have money, said the old woman. Take this magic blue coat and climb to the top of that tall tree. Then climb down inside it. You will come into a large room with 300 lights. There are 3 doors. Go through the window door and you will see a big box. On the box sits a dog with eyes as large as eggs. Don't be afraid, it wouldn't hurt you. Put my blue coat on the floor, take the dog and put it down on the coat and in front of the box. Open the box and you will see the money. Take some. Go through the second door and you will see a bigger box. On the box sit a dog with eyes as large as oranges. Don't be afraid, it wouldn't hurt you. Put the dog down on the coat in front of the box. Open the box and you will see gold. Take some. Go through the third door. There will be, you will see the biggest box. On the box sits a dog with eyes as large as plates. Don't be afraid, it is friendly. There are jewels in this box. Take some. This wonderful, said Hans. But what can I do for you? I don't want any money or gold or jewels, said the old woman. I only want 2 little things. In the third room there is a small glass box. My grandmother lost it there. Bring me that box. Hans climbed up the tree and then down inside the tree. He went down and down and down. There he saw the 300 slides and 3 trees doors. He opened the first door and went into the little room. There on a box was a dog with eyes as large as eggs. Good dog, said Hans. He remembered the old woman's word. He put the blue coat on the floor. He took the dog and put it down on the coat and in front of the box. He opened the box and he got very excited. He took some money and put it in his hat. He put the dog back on the box and went into the second room. There on a box was a dog with eyes as large as oranges. You're a fine dog, said Hans. He put the dog down in front of the box and opened the box. His eyes were suddenly as yellow as the gold in the box. Hans took some gold and put it in his head. Then he went into the last room. This dog's eyes were as large as plates. You are a very fine dog, he said. Hans looked at the jewels in the box. His eyes were suddenly red, blue, yellow, green, and gold. He took some jewels and put them in his shoes. Then he remembered the old woman's glass box. He found it in the floor next to the door. He climbed up inside the tree again. It was harder this time with heavy gold and jewels, but he got out of the tree. Threw down the box, called the old woman when she saw him, but he did not throw it. Suddenly, a stone hit him on the head. Help! I'm going to fall and die, he thought, but he put out a hand and he did not fall. Did you throw that stone? He called. Yes, now give me the box. She was not very friendly now. I'm not going to give it to you, he answered. The old woman got very angry and her face was very ugly. He climbed to the old and gold and walked away down the road. She called him names, but he didn't not answer. She couldn't no go do nothing. It was night. He came to the town. He found a very nice room and asked for the best food. The next day he went out and brought beautiful clothes. He was very important and rich man, people thought. He suddenly had many friends. One day somebody asked him, "Do you know about the princess?" What princess? Asked Hans. Who is she? Where does she live? You can see her. You cannot see her, answered the man. Why not? Because she is in a big house and she can't leave it. There is only one door. The windows are high up. She never goes out. The king says nobody can see her. Why does she live in that way? Asked Hans. Because a clever old man said to the king, your daughter will marry to poor man. The the king was very ugly. He built a big house with high windows and shut the princess in it. I want to see the princess, said Hans. He found the house and went to the door. But the king's servants quickly sent him away. Then he put on his most expensive clothes and went to the king's home. The king was very ugly. Don't come near my house again, he shouted. I will cut off your head and put it on a stick. Hans lived well and its time and quickly used his money. One day he only had no juice. He left his nice room. He found a poor house and lived in it. Hans was poor now. Nobody cooked his food. Nobody cleaned his shoes. His rich friends did not invite him to their homes. He tried to find the tree with the three doors again, but he couldn't find it. After a short time, Hans had no money for food. He looked around his room. What could he sell? There on the table, he saw the little glass box. Perhaps I can buy some bread with this, he thought. Why did the old woman wants it? It is glass, but I can see into it. Perhaps there are jewels on gold or gold inside. He tried to open the box, but he couldn't. He hit it once with his hand. Suddenly, the dog with eyes as large as eggs appeared in from um, of him. What do you want? Asked the dog. What I want? What do I want? Cried Hans. I want money. The dogs went away. It quickly comes back with a bag of money in its mouth. Hans thought. Then he said, "If I know. The first dog comes where I hit the box once. The second dogs will come when I hit the box again. The third dogs will come when I hit the box 3 times." Okay. До речі, не записав. Так, це мав понеділок. Ну, так. Значить, де там? Results. 73. Так. Reading. The spring started. 73. 65, 22. 22. 52, 170. 62, 78, 85. Ой, 78. 85. 77, 62. І ще буде Retelling. Once there was a poor man who called Hans. He lived in once a day he walked through the road and meet the old woman. And the old woman called him and asked him what do they and when he came to that woman, he asked her, "What do you want?" But there was not regular, usual woman, and she asked him, "No, what do you want?" And Hans say he wants money. The woman gave him an blue coat and say, if you want money, go climb to the tree and then goes down inside a tree through the 300 of lights and go to the 3 doors on one by one. On each door you can see a dog. On the first door you can see a small dog with eyes larger than eggs. On the second door you can see the dog with eyes larger than oranges, and the third door you can see the dog with eyes larger than plates. And each of these dogs sit on the box with money, golds, and jewels. And cover this blue coat behind them, put it on them, and then you can take some money, some jewels or golds from that boxes. And then Hans climbed up to the tree and give gave gave it, and at the end she wanted a small glass box for Hans give it to her. When Hans took this all Jules money and so on, he didn't he don't threw the glass box to that woman. He take it for him, and then goes to the city and bought a lot of expensive clothes, homes, and so on. He um, he he got a lot of friends very fast because all people thought it was a very famous person, and he was rich now. One day, somebody say him about princess, which anybody couldn't see her, and hence and for Hans it was very interesting person, and he he want to see her. Then he go to the kingdom and say to the king what he wanted to see the princess, but the king say goes out and never come back. But the next day, Hans wear a beautiful clothes and expensive clothes, and goes to the kingdom again, and the king says, if you come back, I will cut off your head. Так, давай. Стопе. Сорок 3,5. Тобто в мене гірше стало, да? А, 47 було, 49. 54. Ну, коротше, ну, історія складніша. 3,5, 8, 8, А2, 13, 10, 49, 44, 39, 43, 43, 50. Тридцять дев'ять, 43, 60. Так. А чого так низько? Pronunciation. Коротше, є чим займатись. Intonation. Ну, в мене і манера, я не швидко говорю, але треба прискорювати. Коротше, intonation fluency. Using score. Pausing. Hesitation. What is hesitation? Вагання. Grammar. One, two, three. Так. Vocabulary. Зато словничок підріс. Немає нічого стабільного в цьому світі. Ладно. Словник. Reading. Цілком нормально. Я вважаю, що певний час буде йти флет, так називаємо. Да? Трошки, я бачу, є суви по якимось напрямкам. В принципі, навіть загальний скор поступово збільшується, але ну, типу, візуально воно типу, все горизонтально. Скачки не робляться кожен день. Потрібно до цього проходити багато практики, але загалом ну, є моменти, які покращуються поступово. От. Це все в процесі прийде. Intonation. Так, я вибрав Retelling. Тут взагалі мало даних, тому щось говорити складно. Ну, але різниця не суттєва. Качельки отакі вони будуть зберігатись. Значить, граматика, я бачу, трохи зростає. І над граматикою працюю, і загальний скор. Ну, ні, коротше, воно все горизонтально. Окей. Значить, так. Заповнимо. Тут ми нічого не ставимо. Слова я не додавав такі, а такі додавав. Значить, вчора я додав 3. Ні, там треба буде порахувати. Так, rows за 8 число. Раз, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 13 слів, а ті я не додав ще. Так, успіх дня. Одність. Настрій норм. Коментарі немає. Усе. Так. Ну що, на цьому сьогоднішнє заняття все. Я трохи сьогодні затягнув, бо граматика в мене повільно йде. Головне, що вона йде. Так. На цьому сьогоднішнє заняття в мене закінчується. Завтра буде в мене читання, буде диктант. І побачимось завтра. До наступних зустрічей. Пока-пока.